Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chase Silseth. What do you have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. The pitch. Outside low, and we're off and running from Anaheim.
First pitch, 7:05.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. That one missing inside. The 2-1. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And up next for Chicago, Zach DeLoach. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here is Yoan Moncada. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And a pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just misses there.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. Luis Robert to bat next. Montgomery over at second. DeLoach on at first with nobody out. The pitch. Finds its way through, base hit. Montgomery on his horse around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Luis Robert now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And a good eye there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And the 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
That's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Benintendi up here. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, starting on the mound in this one, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope, that's
Victor
down.
Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line drive, caught. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Mike Trout.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Now, here is Josh Lowe. And fires in a fastball at 95. The Halos down by a run here in the second game of the series. One down, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout, leading the AL in batting average.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. Hit the extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And another ball.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
And now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Nolan Schanuel up next. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 hit is all they get. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the White Sox 1 and the Angels nothing. Second inning set to. Go. Leading off, Tim Elko. Looking for his first big league hit right here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across and quickly one away in the second.
Number 28,
Edgar Quero steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure he's absolutely floating on cloud nine right now.
And now Brooks Baldwin. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Brooks Baldwin with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next to hit for the Sox, Alberto Rodriguez. fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. The walk and a run scored his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Kicks and fires. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Two outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. That one in there across the letters.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Backed off the plate that time. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Schanuel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Strike 2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. That's long gone. His first homer of the year. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Eric Wagaman, the next to hit for the Angels. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The Angels down by a pair, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is down low. Cannon, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Righty to the plate. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Leody Taveras. High fly ball out to center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 1.
And now the rookie second baseman homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Victor Robles.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Man at second. Fastball. And it's 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. The right-hander back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a little bit high. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Possible home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one missed. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one not close. And that's ball one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the righty deals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one in the air. And Benintendi is out. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Lowe. Cannon back to work. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And he deals. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. The Halos trailing by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. That's inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Hoppy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Shadowell takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That one is hammered right field. Rodriguez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tim Elko. And the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first. Tim Elko with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next for Chicago, Edgar Quero. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that one is inside. And a pitch. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Next to hit, Brooks Baldwin. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In the air to left down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. The White Sox lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back in Anaheim, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop,
Cannon back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Popped up. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Eric Wagaman, the next to hit for the Angels. Doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball left side. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So in now for the Angels, Leody Taveras. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Robert snags it for the second out.
the batter, number 1.
Here's the second baseman. That's to third. They take the force out. Inning over. Angels strand one. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in. In the White Sox leadoff man, Colson Montgomery. Headed down the line. Drifts towards it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And here it comes. Inside, almost got him. Just missed. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
DeLoach in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Bachman up and throwing. Fulmer also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Silseth gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitch. Now, Caden Dana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Moncada, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark. And now 3-1. Two outs. That clips a corner.
Helpful.
The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Robert at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Just missed. At the belt and fires. And downstairs. Just missed. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. The other way. He's got it, and that is that. White Sox strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Victor Robles. The line to kick the pitch. And that's outside. The pitch. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And now Josh Lowe. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. That's a little bit low. Trout off of first with 2 away. That to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. All set for the top of the sixth. Digging in, Tim Elko. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to third. Wagaman. To first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next to hit, Edgar Caro. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second base.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Way upstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Alberto Rodriguez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Smash to the left side. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Nolan Schanuel.
The first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm, delivers to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Zach Neto.
So up next, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Foul ball there.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ball, that's out.
And now the count is even. The shortstop takes the ball. Just off the outside corner. Full count, 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. In the air, right side. Rodriguez settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Number 34.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jonathan Cannon won't go any further tonight. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. White Sox. Reds going with a new arm, Jairo Iriarte. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And next for L.A., Eric Wagaman. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. And that's the third out. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back. Here at Angel Stadium, and now the DH, Zach DeLoach. Dana back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Yoan Moncada. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is inside, ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the air out to center. Trout is there. Makes the grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. The White Sox leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Big stock center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And a strike. Popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe. First pitch misses. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Number 30 getting ready to go. Number 49 getting loose as well. And another ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Next offering is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Welcome. Back and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Roansy Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3.
Tim Elko.
And the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there.
And he deals. And it's fouled away. Stays alive. And a pitch. That's down and in.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That just misses. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Sam Bachman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Miller warming up as well. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Baldwin stands in now, looks at that one inside. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Kicks and deals. And misses inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. And it remains 5-2. Back. Now new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 49 on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Trout leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch.
Ball, that's low.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Two outs, base is empty. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Wouldn't chase that time.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The Angels trailing by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. First pitch, not close. Man at second. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Shadowell stands at second with 2 gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Angels leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. We're back. Back, it's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Bachman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Alberto Rodriguez steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Alberto Rodriguez.
The pitch. There's the strike. Bachman, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yeah, the batter now, Colson Montgomery. That one missed. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the Angels bullpen. Carson Fulmer getting loose out there. Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Taveras going after it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Zach Deloach.
Zach Deloach steps to the plate for the White Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That's outside. And that's ball one.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Man at first, Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. And the right-hander back to work.
Ball,
Way
that's
high.
too high.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call third strike.
New pitcher for the White Sox. Number 30. A chance at his first save of the year. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Leody Taveras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another
That's
ball.
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pitch.
Ball. That pitch is out.
That catches the outside corner. 3-1. The Halos trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the lineup flips over. Victor Robles, the next to hit. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fastball in for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Josh Lowe up next for the Angels. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And next for LA, Josh Lowe. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
At the belt and fires. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Boy, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Robert on the move. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground to third, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.